So you started selling on Amazon, but you're experiencing very slow sales. Here are my top 2 tips that you can implement right now. Let's talk about it. Hi, I'm Crystal and I'm the founder of Amazon Sellers Society, a certified Amazon service provider and ads agency based in Dubai. We get a lot of requests from you guys every single month for help and support with problematic products and slow selling ASINs, particularly on Amazon UAE and Amazon Saudi Arabia. So I'm going to be showing you exactly some of the tips. I'm going to give you 2 tips of what we do, and these tips you can start implementing them right now of how we can increase your sales. By the way, if you're interested to know a little bit more about our Accelerate program, which helps and supports current sellers on Amazon accelerate their sales and get better traction on the Amazon platform in the Middle East, then you can go to our website www.assmiddleeast.org and apply to be one of our customers and our clients, or you can find all of the links in the description box of this video. If you watch this video till the end, I'll give you a bonus 3rd tip. Let's get started with tip number 1, which is increasing your CTR. If you're not familiar with what CTR basically means, it means click-through rate. So at the Amazon Sellers Society, we utilize a framework to sell products on Amazon. And the framework is attract, educate, sell. So it always starts with attracting a customer. And one thing that you can utilize in order to attract a customer, you guessed it, it's the main image. So creating a very high converting main image is essential to get your customer into the sales funnel. Because think about it, if your main image isn't attractive, which is part of our framework, then the customer will not be attracted to the product, they will not click on the product page, they will not see all of the information, and they will not end up buying the product. So it all starts with attraction. Now, if you are emulating the brand Stanley, which is going viral and insane at the moment, you're obviously not at that level. Stanley do not need to make any effort on Amazon because people are simply looking for this product. However, making changes to the main image, making in a sense we're trying to balance between Amazon's rules and regulations for the main image and making the main image very attractive so customers can be attracted to it to click on your product is essential. Look at this product. Do you think it's actually a good idea to have the candles lit or should they be not lit? So you can do things like that. Changes to your main images are very, very essential. I would always highly recommend that you do A/B testing, meaning create multiple main images and flip them over every 1 or 2 weeks and then see what happens with your click-through rate, your CTR. Does it improve? And then whichever image gives you the highest CTR, then that would be an image that you should utilize. Small side note, if you're not really experienced in creating images or coming up with ideas, you're obviously probably not a graphic designer yourself, you can just simply go to other marketplaces, not necessarily just Amazon. You can go to Etsy, you can go to a lot of other marketplaces, see how people are displaying the product and try to emulate. Now, before moving on to tip number 2, you know what I'm gonna ask you. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave me a comment in the comment section below if you have not done so already. And if you do all 3 of these things, then you will be eligible to win a 1-hour consultation call with me where we discuss everything related to Amazon. Tip number 2, increase your average order value. What does this mean? You'll probably have heard about AOV as a metric when it comes to e-commerce, but let's break it down when it comes to not just e-commerce. Let's talk about Amazon, since that's the platform where we're selling on. There are multiple things that you can do, and there are multiple things that you cannot do because you're selling on Amazon in the Middle East, which means you don't have all of the features that you find in other Amazon platforms. That's why increasing your AOV can be as simple as increasing the price of the product. However, increasing the price of the product is probably gonna also result in decreasing sales. So what can you do? Here are the 2 things. Number 1, how about create a bundle? Oh, customers love bundles. The concept of a bundle is to provide the main product and add more things to it, whereas a customer buys something and they get 5 different things with it. Now that will allow you to increase the selling price slightly, not too much, because the customer at the end of the day needs to ensure that they're getting a good deal. Number 2, and this is my favorite way, you can add variations. Variations to increase your order value. Meaning, if you have, for example, if you're selling 1 unit, how about you create a set of 4 and sell it at a much higher price? Or if you're selling something that is small, how about you add the same similar product but at a larger size and sell it for a higher price? Those are really simple ways that you can implement right now to increase your AOV, or your average order value. And like promised, since you're still watching the video, number 3, it's not really probably related to increasing your sales, but it is a very essential thing to know. And I know a lot of you that reach out to me don't actually know this information. What am I talking about? Number 3, know your numbers. You should know your numbers when you're selling on Amazon. What do I mean by that? First and foremost, you are selling on the Amazon platform. And the reason why you're selling on the Amazon platform is because customers are there. But you're selling a product and you potentially don't know how many units you're able to sell. Maybe you have wishful thinking, maybe you want to sell 10,000 units a month, but is that potentially possible? The number 1 thing that you need to do is you need to go and check the best seller in your current subcategory. Then once you look at the bestseller in your subcategory, you can utilize tools like Helium 10 that can give you an estimation of how many units that seller is getting. So if the bestseller in your subcategory, the bestseller, the number 1 seller, is selling 100 units as an example per month, it will be highly unlikely for you to sell 1,000 units per month because the numbers are simply not there. Now, step number 2, look at your BSR. To look at your BSR, you can simply log into your product page, scroll down to the middle of the page, and you'll find bestsellers rank. Look at the subcategory and check out what is your BSR. I would recommend that you check it not every day, don't become very obsessed with it, check it at least once every week. And then you will see how far away you are from the best sellers and what the potential is. Just to give you an idea, BSR, the lower the number, the better you are selling. So if you are currently number 10, it means you are 10 sales or 10 slots away from being number 1. If you're currently number 100, then you are 100th best seller in that subcategory. The better you sell, the more competitive you are, the lower your BSR. And now you've got some simple tips to help you increase your sales. I would also highly recommend that you go ahead and watch this video right now, and I'll see you in another video with more information. Bye.